Hey superstars, Cali-Jāz here, and welcome back to my channel, dedicated to helping you craft the life of your dreams. Welcome to day 8 of this 21-day positivity challenge. If you're just joining my channel for the first time, I recommend that you start at day 1 and go from there. And if you've been with me for the challenge so far, welcome back. I'm so happy that you're here, and I'm excited to share day 8 with you. But before we get into day 8, I'd like to hear, how was day 7? Just do a quick check-in. Did you notice more beauty? Did you have a day with more magical moments? Did you feel more positive? I know that when I mindfully practice looking for more beauty in my life, it really just makes my days go amazing. It's something that I often wonder why I can't maintain and do it all the time, but of course we can only focus on so many things so much of the time. But if you practice this regularly, even just if you pick one day a week that you're going to do it, what you'll find is as you do it more and more, you will naturally start to look for more beauty in your life. And so it will just, little by little, you will start doing it more often of the time without having to put your attention on it. So it is a practice, like all of conscious creation, but it is a powerful one, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed focusing your attention on all the beautiful things in your life and that you had an amazing day. Okay, so let's get on with day 8. Day 8, I'm calling Expressions of Gratitude. Okay, expressions of gratitude. How's this gonna work? Well, first of all, we did gratitude already. We had a day of gratitude, and I don't know how it was for you, but days of gratitude are always beautiful for me. And gratitude is such a powerful emotion. Gratitude is the inner feeling of thanks for kindness that's received for you. So when you receive kindness, the natural response to that is to feel gratitude. And so gratitude is a very natural emotion. A lot of times though, like I said, it really depends on, what your history is and your stories are, but a lot of times it can be easier to focus on the negatives in our life than the positives. Kind of like we talked about yesterday with the cavemen, they have to remember the bad stuff. And so our brains really are tuned into looking more into the negative than the positive. That's why I'm doing this positivity challenge, because I want to create more awareness around positivity, and that it is something we can foster in our lives. And as we foster more positivity, we create a happier life for ourselves. And so as far as gratitude goes, it's easy to take for granted the things that happen in our daily lives that really are gifts of kindness, that when we receive kindness from others, it's so easy to overlook it. And so today is all about paying attention and tuning in to the beautiful gifts that you receive of kindness every day. So today what we're going to do that's a little bit different is we're going to express the gratitude we feel. Not only tune into it and pay attention to it, but to express it. I highly recommend that you start with the people that are closest to you, because they tend to be the people that we take for granted the most, actually. I know for me, my partner, he does so many amazing things for me all the time. And they've become like a habit, for me, they're just a thing that happens on a regular basis in my life. And so I don't always notice them. I do notice them, but I don't put my attention on them, I should say. And so, on a day like today, that I'm gonna really be looking for every opportunity I have to express thanks. And it's not only just saying thank you, but it's really connecting to the feeling of gratitude, like we did when we did our gratitude day, really connecting to that feeling and expressing our thankfulness for it. So you can just say thanks, but it's even better if you say thanks for doing this, because why? So I'll give you an example. So let's just say that I came home one day, I had been really busy, and I came home for lunch, and my partner had already made lunch for me. Well, of course, I'm going to say thank you. I really appreciate it. But on today, the way it's going to work is I would say thank you. I would really connect to that feeling of gratitude like we did on our gratitude day. And I would connect to that feeling of thankfulness for this person in my life who cares about me, and I would express it with a lot of love and from the heart. And I would say, thank you so much for making me lunch today. It means so much to me that you think of me, that you care about me, that you take the time out of your day to do this special thing for me, to show me your love. And it's so nice to feel supported by you, and I feel so honored to have you in my life. Thank you so much for being a part of my life and for bringing kindness into my life every day. And when you do that, this person is going to feel so touched in their heart. And really, that's what life is about. It's really about connecting heart to heart and loving each other. And it's so easy to be constantly searching for happiness in these big things, these big goals that we have, these big ideas that we want to do. And those things are great. And those things are wonderful to be thankful for. But the little things in life, the little moments when you can connect with someone heart to heart, when you can share your love with them, those are really the magical parts of our life that make life meaningful for us. So today is about connecting to thankfulness in whatever way you can and expressing it. If someone holds the door open for you, instead of just saying thanks and walking by, you can really just stop and say, thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. Look them in the eye and connect to them with your heart. Really make that connection. And it's a gift that you give them that it really transforms. It transforms their day, their energy, their vibration. It transforms yours. And it's such a beautiful gift to give someone, the gift of gratitude, really, truly heartfelt gratitude that comes from your heart. And another thing you can do is to send someone a note expressing gratitude. So this could be a person in your life who has done many acts of kindness to you, who you really appreciate them being a part of your life, for what you've learned from them, the relationship you've had with them, for whatever, and sending them a note. It could be an email or a text message, but it would be even better if it's like a handwritten note that they can have as a physical token of your appreciation, and sending them a letter and really connecting to your heart space and telling them, I'm so thankful for you being in my life. I'm so thankful for the treasures you've given me. I love this about you and that about you. I love your optimism or your positivity, or I love how you've always been there for me. And I love knowing that I can always count on you. And when you do this, you create this vibration of gratitude that is so powerful and so uplifting to this person in your life. And again, transformational, not only for you, but for them. It really is a beautiful tool to express gratitude. So your challenge for today is to express gratitude to the people who give you kindness, who express kindness to you in your life. And so the mantra for today is, gratitude is the gateway for all abundance. Gratitude is the gateway for all abundance. So let's talk a little bit about the connection between gratitude and abundance. When you're feeling grateful, thankful, when you're expressing gratitude, you are creating this beautiful vibration that aligns you with the things in life that bring you joy and pleasure, the gifts that you want to receive. And when you express gratitude, what you do is you create a vibration that is a match for receiving abundance, more things to be thankful for. And you can try it today. When you express gratitude to the people in your life, pay attention. Because when you express gratitude for the things in your life that really bring you joy and really bring you satisfaction, you're going to start receiving more of those things in your life. I promise. It's amazing, but it really does work. So if you want abundance in something, express gratitude for the thing that you have that is similar to that you're wanting. So I'll give you an example of how I kind of envision that it works. So imagine you were going to buy a custom sofa, and they were going to wrap it in the fabric that you choose, and you could choose from hundreds of fabrics. So let's say you're there and you're picking through fabrics and you're like, ooh, I like this one and I like this one, but they're not quite right. When you start off, there's hundreds of fabrics to choose from. But as you start picking the ones you like, the person working there who's very familiar with all of these fabrics starts bringing you things that are more and more like what you're looking for. And as you keep filtering and sorting of, ooh, I like this one, and ooh, this is my favorite so far, then this person can bring you more and more of the samples that match what you're looking for. And so gratitude is like this. When you express gratitude, it's when you're saying, these are the things in life that I like. This is what I want more of. This is what I want more of. As opposed to putting your attention on what you don't want more of. Unfortunately, whatever you're putting your attention on is attracting that thing into your life. And so it's so important to really pay attention and to put your attention on the things that bring you happiness and joy. And so expressing gratitude is a wonderful way to do that. It's a wonderful way to connect you to what's really important to you, the things in your life that bring you the happiness and the joy and the positivity, and to create this magnetism for abundance of more of that beautiful stuff to come into your life. So I hope you enjoy expressing gratitude today to people. Jump out of your comfort zone and just try it. Go a little bit past what you're used to. So if you're used to just saying, hey, thanks, or not even saying thanks, try to stretch yourself, try to stretch your limits, and try to just really connect to your heart and connect to the person and say, thank you so much. And I promise it's going to lift you up. It's going to make you feel amazing. It's going to make them feel amazing. And as we've talked, this is a cycle of beauty that when you spread this positivity to others, then they go and spread it in their lives. And it really is empowering for all of us. We make the world a better place every day with our positivity, I promise. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I am so thankful for you being here. I'm so thankful that every day when I look at my channel and I see that someone's watched one of my videos, it makes me feel so thankful and grateful that there are people in the world that are wanting to spread positivity. It makes me feel so thankful to know that there's a reason for me to be doing these videos. It makes me feel honored that you're here. So I really am thankful for you. I can't express more. This is a dream of mine that I've had for so many years, to start a YouTube channel and to share my gifts with the world, you can say. And so you're part of that world I'm sharing my gifts with, and I'm really thankful for it. And it might seem a little cheesy, me saying it to you this way, but I feel you and I connect to you, and I really am truly grateful that you're here. And so thank you for being here from the bottom of my heart and the top of my heart. I hope you have a beautiful, heartfelt, grateful, thankful, abundant day. And I'll see you here tomorrow for day 9 of this 21-day positivity challenge. Big love to all of you.